got to be out of your mind bringing that thing in here.
Well, I can't just leave him in the car. It's too hot.
Dad, it's a restaurant. You can't do that. Come on, give it to me. What? She's got a mouse in that box. Oh, I hate mice. They're sneaky and they're fast and they pounce on you when you least expect it.
Yeah, like a bad date.
Well, what was I supposed to do? He was standing in a street corner looking very confused. I didn't want someone to step on him by accident.
Okay, give him to me. I'll step on him on purpose.
No, after work, I'm going to take him to a field and let him go.
How do you know he wants to go to a field?
Right, he's a street mouse. He'll just stand in a cornfield waiting for a cab till he dies.
He's not going to die. He's very robust. You want to see?
No.
Oh, don't be silly. Come on, Mel. Say hello to everyone.
Oh. You know, he is kind of cute.
Cute. No. What are we doing?
Oh, we were just looking at Dot's mouse. See, our shoes. Brown. Mousy brown shoes. We were just looking at Dot's brown shoes. You know, I don't know why she picked that color.
Well, I hate to tear you away from ugly shoes, but if you don't get to work, I'm going to make an ugly scene.
Oh, excuse me. Is Sunny Man playing here this evening?
Yes, but the food is good.
Well, I'd like to talk to him. Do you know where I could find him?
Are you single?
Yes?
Now stand over there. He'll find you. Oh, Sonny, this lady would like to talk to you.
Oh, yeah? Hey, she looks single. Hi, babe, I'm Sonny.
Hi.
Man.
I saw your picture down in the lobby, and I got so excited I had to rush right up to see you. I hope you don't mind.
Boy, I took a good picture.
You don't remember me, do you, Sonny?
Sure, I remember you.
Yeah? What's my name?
Your name? Oh, almost had it. Maybe if we kiss one more time.
It's Missy Selkirk.
Selkirk.
From Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
New Year's Eve, 1972.
Could you be more specific?
Don't you remember? We went to a party. I even have a snapshot we took that night.
That's me in the diaper.
Uh-huh.
That's right, it was a costume party.
Well, no.
Well, gee, it was really great seeing you again, Chrissy.
Missy.
Missy. Hey, we had some big night that night, huh?
Yeah. But, Sonny, I had an even bigger night 9 months later.
What do you mean?
I mean, I have another snapshot of somebody else in a diaper, and he looks a lot like you.
You mean he's from when from me, from my father?
Are you all right?
Sure.
Well, look, Sonny, now that I've found you, I think you ought to meet your son.
Yeah, sure, but this comes as a big shock. I think we ought to allow a little time for it to sink in.
Sure.
Would a couple of years be too much to ask?
Well, Sonny, he's a great kid. I'll tell you what, I'll come by tomorrow, and I'll bring your son with me.
Hey, wait, I'll walk you down.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that.
Oh, yes, I do. I want to get my picture out of the lobby. Dennis, you got a couple of minutes to just talk?
No.
Look, I'll be honest. I got this problem I need to talk to another guy about.
Is this something you should have discussed with your high school gym teacher?
Worse.
All right, but I only have until that timer goes off to get this sauce into a pan. Otherwise, it turns into linoleum.
Okay, I'll make it quick. There's this girl I knew very well one night who says I'm the father of her kid.
Oh, that is serious. I'm sorry if I seemed callous.
That's okay.
Well, you came to the right man. I had a friend who was once in a similar situation, and he found an ideal solution to the problem. What he did was to do...
Thanks for listening. Girls, I need some advice.
Sonny, this is going to have to wait. Dot's mouse ate a hole in its box, and now we got to find it before it finds Nancy.
What mouse?
Oh, my God.
Did you find him?
Oh, no. But I was just thinking, what if he breeds?
Maggie, it's only one mouse. It takes two to breed. That's God's little trick to get us to have children.
Look, girls, I need advice.
Not now, Sonny.
But it's important.
Nothing is as important as a loose mouse in the place where you change your stockings.
This is. Some girl said I made her pregnant.
Maybe we should look for the mouse later.
Thanks, but I really need to talk about this. I just don't think I can do it standing on furniture.
Just how far into the pregnancy is this girl?
About 8 years.
She must be huge.
No, Maggie, she had the baby 8 years ago. She just found me.
Oh, right.
Are you sure it's yours?
No, but she says he is, and I don't know what to do. I mean, there's the whole money thing to think about. Kids aren't cheap. I mean, you just can't turn them loose and let them eat what they catch.
I think that's probably a large part of why this woman looked you up.
Sonny, you can't just think of yourself. You have to think of the kid.
I am. That's why running away seems like such a good idea.
She's right. If it was my father, I wouldn't want to know.
I have to say something. Sonny, I lost my father when I was a kid. And there were times when I needed a father so badly, I thought I would give anything in the world to have even the worst father. So you better stop and think before you just run out on this kid without even knowing him.
Think about it.
You're right. I owe it to the kid to at least stick around and think about it.
Sonny, I gotta tell you, I think a whole lot more of you because of the way you're handling this.
Thanks. And Jan, can I ask you something?
Sure.
You want to go home with me tonight?
No.
My boy Bill, I will see that he's named after me. I will. My boy Bill, he'll be tall and tough as a tree. Will Bill.
Hi, Sonny. I'm really glad you decided to stay.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Maggie, what do you think of the name Bill for a boy?
Sonny, if this boy's 8, he probably already has a name. You see, when you register for kindergarten, that's the first thing they ask you for.
No, Maggie. Maybe I'll really like being a father and want to have another son.
Okay, Sonny, before you jump into this, just be sure that this child is yours. But I mean surely sure that you're sure you're sure. You know what I mean?
You want me to be sure?
That's it.
I will. Don't worry, Magpie. I'll know. The Manns are a distinctive breed. Besides, my boy Bill, he'll be tall and tough. No, he won't.
Hi, Sonny.
Hi, Missy. Oh, this is Maggie.
Hello.
This is Arthur. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Arthur.
Hi.
Hey, I can't call you Arthur. It's so formal. What do the kids at school call you?
Fat the water rat.
That isn't a nice thing to say.
No, but you can't argue with it.
Hey, look, Arthur, why don't you go into the kitchen with Maggie while I talk to your mom?
Come on, Arthur.
Could I see a menu?
Missy, are you sure that's my son? I mean, he's not what you'd call my spitting image.
Look, Sonny, you want blood tests? You want to go to court? I'm ready. I didn't exactly expect you to bounce them on your knee.
That's a relief. Hey, look, I mean, he's not exactly what I had in mind.
Yeah, well, raising him alone for 8 years wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Does he know I'm his father?
No, I haven't told him yet. Look, Sonny, all I really want is a little help in getting settled here.
How much help do you want?
Give me $5,000. You'll never see me again.
How about $50? You can come around once in a while.
How about I just walk out of here and let you try to raise him for a while while I catch up on 8 years?
All right, wait. Where are you going?
Out.
When are you coming back?
When I'm through.
What are you going to do?
Everything.
Well, that could take a while.
Sonny, where's Arthur's mother?
She just got on the elevator.
Well, you better go in there and you better talk to Dennis. You know how he is about people snitching food.
Why, did Arthur take something?
Yeah,
What?
a ham.
All right, ladies. I set the mouse traps with 7 kinds of cheese. If the traps don't get him, the cholesterol will give him a heart attack.
You know, if you saw the mouse in there, you should have yelled for me, not Dennis.
It's hard to think straight when you're running out of the ladies' room with your pantyhose around your ankles.
Good night, babe.
Night. Where are you going?
I got a date.
What about Arthur?
Oh, he's asleep on the couch. Hey, look, he's got a bathroom, a kitchen full of food, and a security guard downstairs. I'd stay here, but the kid takes up the whole couch.
Sonny, can I talk to you for a minute? Sonny, take some advice from a woman who's the mother of two. Get in there and get that child before I slap the chin right off your face.
All right. But what am I going to tell this girl I'm supposed to go out with?
Tell her you'll pay her anyway.
Arthur. Come on, we're going home. You know, you're kind of cute when you're sleeping. Come on, boy. Taking you home. I fell asleep with his little son. All right, I'm going to carry you to the car. My boy. Oh, fat. I write the songs that make the whole world sing. I write the songs of love and sweet things. I write the songs that make the young girls cry. Ooh, ooh, I write the songs, I write the songs. I have music. Me. And I write the song. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That was great.
I know. It may have been too great.
Benny, can I play the piano?
I don't know. I never heard you try.
No, I mean, can I play this piano? I know chopsticks.
Big deal. So do I. That was pretty good, but it wasn't chopsticks. That's Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Watch. A twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are up above the sky so high, like a diamond in the sky. A twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you really are.
Wow, you know the words and everything.
It's my job, kid.
You know, when I grow up, I like to be like you.
Oh, yeah? Thanks. Say, Arthur, did your mother ever tell you anything about your father?
Yeah, she said it was a brave fireman who died saving people.
Well, I'm sure your dad was a fine man.
Not me. I think he was a sleazeball who ran out on us.
Snack time. Oh, no. Oh, Mouse. Mouse, where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Miss Higgins, I have to talk to you. Sit down.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
no. Oh, Nancy. Nancy, please.
Silence. You know, it occurred to me that you've all been acting pretty peculiarly these past few days. But with this bunch, it's hard to tell. However, now I hear from Dennis that you have actually brought a rodent into this restaurant.
He's not a rodent.
Be that as it may, Miss Higgins, I'm afraid you've left me with no choice but to... Oh, look, there's no need to cry.
Yes, there is.
Well, I'm not firing you. I'm just warning you. It's not as though someone died.
Yes, it is.
Doc, get a hold of yourself. I had no idea this job meant that much to you. And if it does, why aren't you doing it better?
Oh, please don't let him be dead. Oh. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forward.
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
All right, real good. You learn fast. You know Sonny Man, but then again, who is?
Thanks, Sonny.
You're welcome. Ready for bed?
Yeah.
Good. Let's go. We got a lot. What you got?
A bedtime snack?
You have a glass of milk in there, too?
No.
All right. Hey, look, tomorrow's my day off. What do you say we get up early and do some kid stuff? You know, go to the park, play ball, whatever. What would you like to do?
I'm not sure.
Well, what'd you used to do with your friends back home?
I don't really have many friends. Kids make fun of me.
Why?
Guess.
Well, kids can be like that sometimes. But the next time they try it, you just tell them to stuff it in their pencil box.
But they're right.
Arthur, does being heavy bother you?
No. Yeah.
Then why don't you do something about it?
Nobody would like me anyway.
That's not true. I like you. But that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that you like yourself. And if there's something you don't like, well, it's up to you to change it.
You really like me?
A lot.
You want half my sandwich?
How about if I take the whole thing?
That's a better idea.
It sure is. All right. Let's go to bed, pal. We got a long day tomorrow. What have we here?
Yeah, about that one.
Who could that be this time of night? Hope it's not some girl. God, I never thought I'd hear myself say that. Hi.
Hi.
Mommy!
Hi, honey. How are you?
Great. Sonny taught me how to play the piano. You want to hear?
Sure, but could I talk to Sonny first? Why don't you get your stuff together, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna take him home?
Yes.
I knew you'd be back sooner or later.
Look, Sonny, I'm sorry I ran off the way I did. I just couldn't handle it one more day.
I can understand that now. It's not easy.
Well, I hope he wasn't too much trouble.
Oh, are you kidding? We had a great time. You know how nice it is to come home and have someone around? Believe it or not, I don't have a girl here every night.
I believe it.
And I'll tell you, I've never cared about anyone as much as I care about Arthur. Except myself. Having a son is the best feeling I've ever had my whole life. I love being a father. And now that you're back, it'll even be better. Hey, look, I can be a big help to you. We'll work out support payments. I'll take them on my day off, my vacation. It'll be great. We're going fishing. Arthur's gonna teach me how. We can share our son, and he can share us.
Sonny, Arthur is not your son.
What?
Arthur is not your son. I made the whole thing up to get money from you. I'm so sorry. I've never done anything like this in my whole life.
He's not my son.
No,
Why'd you pick me?
because I was all alone in L.A. without a job, trying to raise a child some creep ran off and left me with. And then I saw your photograph, and, well, you always seemed to represent everything that was wrong with men.
But you're sure he's not my son?
I'm sure. Look, I'll take Arthur, and we won't bother you anymore.
No, you just can't take him and disappear out of my life. I'll tell you what, if you let me see him, I'll give you money.
Well, you don't have to do that. I got a job now.
Great, but I want to see him.
Okay. You can see him.
Thanks.
You know, I sneaked a couple of phone calls to him to make sure he was okay, and he told me he likes you a lot.
Hey, kid, it's kind of late. What do you say? You and your mom come back again real soon. I'll teach you I write the songs.
Okay.
So long, Arthur.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.
Oh, wait. I was gonna eat this later, but I don't think I will.
Good man.
Bye.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. I'm coming.
Hi, Sonny.
Oh. Hi.
Hi, Sonny.
Hi.
Sonny, we all got together and decided we'd like to come on over and split a bottle of wine with you.
Why?
Well, we've been so down since Arthur left. We thought it'd be nice to do something to pick you up.
Oh, how nice. You don't have to do that.
Great, let's go.
No. Come on, Sonny. You can't just mope around forever.
Oh, thanks, but I need some time. I know I have a devil-may-care front, but underneath I'm a sensitive kind of hairpin. There are times when I just need to sit alone and think.
Okay, we understand. Come on.
Thanks.
Sonny, are you coming or not?
She helps me think.
Coming up next on the Eyewitness 12 News Hour, the second tropical storm of the season is churning in the Gulf now. Stormy weather is making it rough for divers recovering a sunken treasure. High school students may have a real challenge if they want to get into college. And will a fashion fan of the 60s make it again in the 80s? We'll look at the comeback of the miniskirt next on the Eyewitness 12 News Hour.
Life's not the French Riviera. Believe me, life's not a charity ball. It isn't all a great big bed of roses. It's not like showbiz, but the main thing I suppose is life's not fake. Believe me, we know we're doing fine. Okay, we may be less than wealthy, but then we're young and healthy. And anyone who's young and healthy knows that that's the way the traffic goes. We're making a living.
You above the top, featuring the musical stylings of Sonny Man. Now, wait a minute. It's for Dot.
Sonny, she's not here.
Dot's not here. Can I take a message? Doctor called, X-rays positive. Check in the hospital tomorrow. Right. Surgery first thing next morning. That it? Okay. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my gal who could ask for anything more.
Sonny,
What?
what's all this about Dot and hospitals?
Oh, some guy said he's Dr. Wilson, and then he said something about a deviated something and her having to have surgery.
Must be your deviated septum.
What's that, she can't have kids?
It was her nose, doctor. How do you know? Because I went with her. I sat in the waiting room and listened to 45 people go, oh. Her nasal passages are crooked and she can't breathe right.
Oh, so that's why when she eats, she sounds like a train whistle.
She's put off the operation for a year.
Poor Dot. I hate operations.
It's only a deviated septum. It's no big deal.
How do you know? You ever had it done?
Me? No, I never had anything wrong. I never get sick.
Cassie, you called in sick last week.
I call in sick. I just don't get sick. I never even had a cavity.
You can eat ice cream on either side?
Yep. I gotta see this. I have never seen a mouth that wasn't worth its weight in silver.
Okay, get your cheap thrills.
Perfect. That's amazing.
Oh, hurry up, I'm next.
Hi, guys.
Oh, Dot, there was a phone call for you.
From Bobby?
No.
Oh.
Who's Bobby?
Her boyfriend. Now shut up.
What do you chicks do? Save up all your anger for me?
Dot, what's the matter?
Well, my life has hit rock bottom. I lost the part in that commercial this afternoon. Then I went over to Bobby's house hoping he'd cheer me up. But he was busy cheering up one of my good friends from acting class.
Oh, Dot, that's terrible.
Wait till she finds out about the surgery. Oh, some clown named Wilson wants to hack up your nose.
Dot, the doctor called. He said you have to check into the hospital tomorrow for surgery on your deviated septum.
Aw, come on, Dot. It won't be that bad. Well, the way my life's going, I'll probably come out looking like W.C. Fields. Hi.
Aw, hi.
Someone has visitors, Lord. Could you put a lid on that for a minute?
Oh, for sure. Hi, I'm Dot's roommate, Cindy.
Hi.
Well, I'll leave you girls alone. You know, give you your own space.
Cindy knows a lot about space. I think that's where she came from.
How are you?
I just heard Cindy do 40 courses of Kumbaya. That's how I am.
Well, forget about her. We're here. And we know how to cheer you up.
Boy, I haven't been in a hospital room since the night my husband died.
Are you in a lot of pain?
Emotionally, yes. Physically, no. The surgery's not till tomorrow.
Dot, what are you getting, like a local anesthetic?
Could we please just change the subject? I really don't want to talk about the operation.
You want to hear about our convention of World War I veterans?
How can you talk about World War I veterans when I'm having an operation on my nose?
You won't need one in a minute. Dot, we brought you a little present. Now, it's not the most original gift in the world, but it's something we thought you'd like.
Oh, a nightgown. A blue nightgown. I look great in blue. Bobby loved me in blue.
I'm going to go to the lobby for a cigarette.
You don't smoke.
I'll learn.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. It's really pretty, and I appreciate it. Just in a real funk. I'm sorry.
Dot, it's okay. You got a lot on your mind. Look, I'd be in a funk, too, if I'd just broken up with a guy I really cared for and my career was going down the tubes and somebody wanted to rearrange my nose and I'm doing a bad job, aren't I?
Look, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing anyone can do. A visit from John Travolta wouldn't cheer me up. Well, it would. But he isn't gonna come.
Maybe we shouldn't have.
Oh, I'm really happy that you came.
We can see that.
Oh, and I really like the nightgown. I just think the best thing would be for me to be alone right now. I just need some time to myself.
Okay, we'll call you tomorrow.
And we'll exchange the nightgown. We'll get it in yellow. You look real ugly in yellow.
Good luck, kiddo.
Hi, Dot. Did you miss me?
Hey, Sonny.
How'd you know my name?
I don't know your name.
You called me Sonny.
I'm old, you fool. I call everybody Sonny. You got a room full of old men.
So?
So don't play taps.
Hi. You ready to order?
Yeah, I'll have the liver.
Okay.
And what will you have, sir?
I'll have the liver. No, he won't.
Sir, there's a gentleman at the other table who says you won't have the liver.
That's no gentleman. That's my brother. Don't listen to him. The only reason he wants the liver is because I want the liver.
We got lots of liver.
He always wants everything I have, even Michelle.
Who's Michelle?
Ask him.
Who's Michelle?
Michelle was my girl, the prettiest 18-year-old in Paris, France. I fought the war for Michelle.
I fought the war for Michelle.
This happened during World War I?
Do you realize that you guys are fighting over a woman who is now 81 years old?
I'm 83. Who the hell else am I going to fight for? Brooke Shields?
Hey, how are ya?
Miserable.
Oh, I know it'll make you feel better. Let's play a game.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on. One game? We could play charades.
No.
Okay. Then maybe we could sing.
We'll play charades. But one game. And as soon as you guess it, I get to go to sleep, right?
Right, as soon as I guess it.
Okay. A movie.
Right.
Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun.
I got it. I got it. Guess who's coming to dinner?
One word.
You're not supposed to talk.
I got carried away.
One word.
Bum, 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 bum.
Picnic? Alligator. Willard? Piranha. It's Jaws.
Jaws? That's it, you won. I get to go to sleep.
Sure. Sweet dreams. I'll talk to you later.
I have no doubt.
Someone sleeping, Lord, kumbaya. Someone sleeping, Lord, kumbaya. Someone sleeping, Lord.
Knock it off.
What's the matter?
We're in here for surgery, kumbaya. Tomorrow someone's going to take a knife to us, kumbaya. What have you got to be so happy about? You have to be stuck in this crummy hospital, and you have to eat this crummy food, and you have to share a room with crummy me. So who are you kidding?
Me, I guess.
You said it. Look, if you want to run around like Tinkerbell, that's your business. But I have a lot of things on my mind, so just leave me alone.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Is Cindy upset?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I hope it's nothing serious. We've been working very hard to keep her spirits up.
Well, you've been doing a great job.
Well, when you're having heart surgery, sometimes a positive attitude can make the difference between making it or not.
Cindy's having a heart operation.
A pretty serious one. Listen, when she comes back, maybe you can talk to her.
I already did.
Good.
You guys are really incredible. And in closing, I just want to say, I hope when I'm your age, I'm half as beautiful as you are. Thank you.
Sonny, that's the nicest thing I've ever heard you say. You must really like these guys.
Oh, yeah. Look at these tips.
General, you're on.
I know it. 63 years ago, on a now-forgotten battlefield in France, whose name I've now forgotten. 2 men broke through enemy lines and brought help to our beleaguered company, saving all our lives. These 2 men are
The Roundtree brothers.
the Roundtree brothers, Samuel and Louis. At the time, we wanted to give them something to show our appreciation, but we were all broke, so they got stiff. This year, however, we were able to squeeze a few bucks out of everybody. So, boys, here it is. And thanks for risking your lives so that the rest of us might live and get very old and be here tonight.
Did you hear that? They're giving you an award.
I don't want any award that has anything to do with him.
Oh, come on. Go on up and get your award.
I don't want any award that he turned down. Hey, where are the Roundtree brothers?
General, the Roundtree brothers are gone.
Oh, I see. Attention, men. I've just been informed by this big blonde number here. The Roundtree brothers have passed away.
They didn't die. They just left.
Oh. Boys, the Roundtree brothers are alive. The drinks are on me.
Hi. Hi. Seems like you've been gone for hours. Where were you anyway?
Up on the roof.
The roof? What made you go up there?
They've got chairs and everything. I felt like getting some air.
Oh, I think your roast beef is cold.
Maybe that's because I ordered cold roast beef.
Ah. Well, I told Oscar not to touch it.
Look, if worrying about my roast beef is your way of saying I'm sorry, fine. I accept your apology. Let's just forget it, okay?
No, it's not okay. It's more to it than that.
You know, don't you?
Yes. Cindy, I was so wrapped up in my own troubles. I didn't even bother to find out if yours was worse than mine. I'm really sorry.
Look, I don't need your sympathy. You're not doing this for me. You just want me to cheer up so you'll feel better. You don't want to be mean to someone who might die. Well, I'm tired of doing things to make other people feel better, okay? So just leave me alone.
Dad, are you asleep? No.
Dad, I'm sorry I yelled at you. No, I'm not sorry I yelled. I needed to yell. Ever since I found out about this thing, I've been putting up this cheery front.
Why?
Well, when I saw how sad my parents looked, and the doctors and nurses, I figured it would be easier. And it was. For everyone but me.
I don't think I could be that brave.
It wasn't brave. It was dishonest. I really needed to get a lot of things out. And so did my family. And I never would have if you hadn't been so mean.
Gee, thanks.
You know what I did a little while ago?
What?
I called my parents.
What did you say?
Nothing. I just cried.
Oh. Well, what did they say?
I don't know. I couldn't understand them. They were crying, too. But afterwards, I think they felt a lot better. I sure did.
Oh, you don't know how glad I am to hear you say that. Would you mind if I told the nurse you said that?
Why?
Never mind.
Well, I think we'd better get some sleep.
Yeah, sure. I'm real glad I met you.
I'm glad I met you, too.
And I want your number, because we're going to get together when we get out of here. You'd be surprised. I can really be a fun person.
I'll bet. Good night.
Good night.
Dad?
Yeah?
I'm a little scared.
What can I do?
Hold my hand?
Sure.
any word on Doc?
Doc?
From the hospital.
Oh, that's right. Miss Higgins hasn't been around much lately.
She's having her nose operated on today. Doesn't anyone care?
Of course. I called the hospital florist and sent her some flowers. However, they delivered them to a patient named Don Wiggins. Nice gentleman. He called to thank me.
Cassie, any word on Doc? Maggie's calling now.
I just spoke to the hospital.
What'd they say?
They told me she had an 8-pound baby boy. No wonder she couldn't breathe through her nose. Well, they got their files mixed up. They gave me a Riggins instead of a Higgins. But anyway, Doc's in surgery now, and we'll know more later. Mr. Roundtree, hello.
Hello.
Did you come to get your award?
No, I just came by to see if my brother picked it up.
Nope, he didn't.
Well, send it to him then. He deserves it anyhow.
We thought it was for both of you.
Well, you see, when we were pinned down behind the enemy lines, I just wasn't about to go for help, and he volunteered for both of us. Of course, he's younger, and he's always been kind of crazy.
Just couldn't live without that silly award, could you?
I don't want it.
What are you doing up here, then?
Waiting to see if you'd come and get it.
He said you deserved it more than him.
He's right. Well, it was my idea to go for help, but well, he's the one that got us through the lines. Give it to him.
Maybe you should share it.
Share it with that snake who stole my Michelle?
Guys, that was 63 years ago. Who cares? Michelle probably forgot both of you. Oh, come on, Louis.
Michelle was my girl till he double-crossed me. Brothers are supposed to stick together.
You did when it counted.
That's right. If it weren't for the other, neither one of you would be alive today.
And that's what the award is for, sticking together.
Come on, you two. Here.
Louis, how are we going to share this thing? I live in Pittsburgh and you're in Buffalo.
Well, I got a hacksaw in my garage. Guess we could cut it in half.
It's an awful small trophy.
That's all right, Sammy. It's a good sharp saw.
They fought over the same woman for 63 years.
Can you imagine what it must feel like to have two men that crazy about you?
Feels good.
Here we are, back all safe and sound.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Fine. You want to sign my cast?
I don't think you'd enjoy that.
When will Cindy be coming back?
Cindy won't be coming back.
She didn't make it.
Oh, no, she made it. She's in intensive care. She's going to be fine.
Oh, thank you. Oh, when will I be able to see her?
Not for a few days.
Okay. Kumbaya, Lord, kumbaya, kumbaya, Lord. Boy, I hate this song. commercial. I had the audition this afternoon, and I knocked their socks off. Oh, this is so exciting. My face is going to be on TV. It's even going to be on the product.
Dot, you have a dog.
Oh, I know. He's in a commercial with me. It's for dog food.
Your face is going to be on dog food?
Yeah, it's a brand new dog food called Autumn Years, the food for the special nutritional needs of older dogs. And this is the old dog in the commercial with me. You know, he's 15 years old. That's 105 in dog years.
You can never tell with dogs. They don't wrinkle.
Listen, here's the commercial. I say, "Hi, I'm Jean." That's my name in the commercial. And this is Sparks. That's the dog's name in the commercial. I've had Sparks since I was 7 years old. And I always feed Sparks Autumn Years dog food. It helps keep him frisky.
Why is the dog here?
Oh, well, the people making the commercial gave him to me for a couple of days so that we could get friendly and it would look like he was really my dog. I didn't have time to take him home.
Dot, I have to change later. I can't get undressed while a dog's watching.
He's 105. How well can he see?
I'll put him in the bathroom.
What's the last thing in the world I need in my life right now?
The last thing in the world you need in your life right now. Could be so many things.
Try Lloyd.
Who's Lloyd?
Her ex-husband. So when'd you hear from him? This afternoon. He called just before I left the apartment.
Who called?
My ex-husband, Lloyd. The man who took the best years of my life and left me with the name Hoffmeyer. What did he want? I don't know, and I don't want to know. It's been 2 years. I finally have him out of my system. I don't hurt anymore. I don't even want to kill him anymore. Why did he have to come on a day when my hair is a total disaster?
Well, what do you care? You're not going to see him.
Well, yes, I am. He's coming by here tonight to talk. Why is there a dog doing tricks in the bathroom? Dennis, I'm ready for that top now.
Oh, I put it over here to keep warm. Frankie, where's the dish that was sitting right here?
I washed it.
Where is the meal that was on the dish that was sitting right here?
I ate it.
You ate it?
Thought it was extra.
I see. Would you get me the meat mallet?
No, don't hit him. Just look another trout.
I like you.
I like you too, Frankie.
Jan,
What?
calm down.
My stomach's doing cartwheels. I won't calm down till he gets here.
I think he's here.
I lied. I won't calm down till he's gone.
I'm not positive, but there's a man at the bar who fits his description.
Horns, tail, pitchfork.
Is that him?
The guy hitting on the bimbo? Yeah, that's Lloyd. He cut his hair.
It's been 2 years. He's probably cut a lot of things.
I gave him that jacket. He's picking up girls in it. Excuse me, Lloyd. Do you have a minute, or am I interrupting something deep?
Oh, Jan, Jan, this is, Debbie. This is my ex-wife, Jan.
Hi, Jan.
Hi, Deb.
Well, it's been nice talking to you, Lloyd.
Yeah, same here.
Still haven't lost the touch.
What? She sat down next to me. We struck up a conversation. I didn't ask her out. I didn't even ask her what she was drinking.
What's your sign?
Libra. Jan, how about a hello?
Hello.
Hi. It's been a long time. You look great. You sit down for a minute.
For a minute.
Can I get you a drink?
I'm working.
All right. So, how are you?
Good. Fine. Getting along. How about you?
Okay.
Jan, get me a drink, huh?
Get it yourself.
Hey, who's the dude?
Sunny man, Lloyd Hoffmeyer.
Hoffmeyer, ex-hubby, failed marriage. That Hoffmeyer? Bet you're glad he's back in town. I mean, the woman barely dates.
Jan, are we serving this gentleman or cruising the bar?
This is her ex-husband, the guy that dumped her.
Nancy Nancy Beebe, Lloyd Hoffmeyer.
Hello. Excuse me.
Lloyd Hoffmeyer, Maggie McBurney.
Hi. Hi. Miss Phoebe, couldn't we give Jan just 5 minutes to talk to Lloyd?
5, Jan. I've cautioned you all repeatedly about bringing friends and relatives into the restaurant.
She hasn't seen him in 2 years. How would you feel if he were your ex-husband?
I wouldn't know. I've never been married.
You're kidding. An attractive woman like you.
Oh, well, it's not that I haven't had offers. In fact, right now I'm seeing a very agreeable gentleman from the West Indies.
Really? Tell me all about him.
Well, he's none of your business.
This isn't a very good place to talk.
I know.
Look, I'll get right to the point. I've moved back to L.A.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a good job, an apartment, and I'd like to start spending time with Ellen again.
Ellen?
Our daughter.
I know Ellen. I'm her mother.
Well, I'd like to go back to being her father.
Good idea. She could use one.
That's what I thought. You know, I know it's taken me a while to get my priorities straight, but they are now. And more than anything else, I want to be a part of Ellen's life.
She'll be thrilled.
How about you?
I'm trying to find a reason not to like it, but I'm not coming up with one.
That's a relief.
3 minutes, Jan.
Look, I better let you get back to work. I'll call you about making arrangements.
Okie doke.
So, nice seeing you again.
Me too.
Jan, that must have been very difficult. I'm sure that many emotions are stirring inside you. One in particular stirs inside me. The deep desire to pull that chair out from under you and get you back to work.
Well, what do you want?
He wants to see Ellen.
What do you think?
All in all, I think you look better with his hair longer.
Could you guys come in the lounge for a second?
What is it?
I think Sparks is dead.
I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
Is he?
As a mackerel.
Oh, no. What am I going to do? I killed the Autumn Years dog.
Oh, Don. He lived a full life. He was 105. He died in his sleep.
I'd like to go the same way. Not on the bathroom floor.
What are we going to do? There's a dead dog in the bathroom.
We'll use another bathroom. And after work, Dot and I'll sneak him out and take him to a nice dog hospital where they can handle these things.
What am I going to tell the dog food people?
Tell him Sparks is down to one trick.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi.
Guess what?
He wasn't dead. He was just faking.
No, it's another dog. But he looks just like Sparks, doesn't he?
You sure fooled me.
You know, I feel kind of weird about it, but I just couldn't tell the Autumn Years people their dog died. It would break their heart.
And you'd lose the commercial.
Right. All week I told him I was sick. Then I went to animal shelters and I answered ads in the paper, and this afternoon, eureka!
Do you think you can fool them?
Well, he looks just like Sparks, and he knows all the same tricks. Watch. Come here. All right. Now, sit. Okay. Ready? Beg. Beg, boy. Please beg. Okay, he's not so good at that one, but he knows down. Ready? Down, boy. Down. Go on. Down. Down. All right? How about play dead? Play dead. You like play dead. Play dead. Come on. Play dead. Play dead. You like play...
Good, Dot. Now, if they can get you to eat the dog food, you can do the commercial yourself.
I'll stall him a few more days and work with him. And just don't sit there. Practice.
Hi.
Hi.
What's wrong?
Lloyd took Ellen away this afternoon.
Oh, Jan, he'll bring her back.
I know, Maggie, on Sunday. It's just that this is the first time we've ever been separated for a whole weekend. I'm going to miss her.
Jan, wait.
He's back.
No, he's not. It's another dog.
Oh, good.
So is Ellen excited to see Lloyd?
Excited? You would have thought it was Christmas morning.
Well, he's her father. She'll probably have a lot of fun with him.
Maggie, life with me is not all scrubbing floors and sweeping chimneys.
What are you going to do while they're gone?
Wish I was with them. They'll probably have a great time. The three of us used to. Lloyd loved to just pack us all up in a car on a Saturday and take off. Sometimes we wouldn't even know where we were going. Once we ended up in Las Vegas.
Joseph and I went to Las Vegas on our 16th anniversary. He liked to do things on even years.
Maggie, why is it that every time I tell you a story, you tell me another story, and then I never get to finish my story?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I guess I just have a lot of nice memories. So do I.
Good night, sweetheart.
Hope you didn't let her eat too much junk today. It'll upset her stomach.
Oh, she just had some popcorn, a couple of hot dogs, cotton candy, ice cream, a snow cone.
All that?
Well, she probably ate some other stuff when I lost her, but that was only for about an hour.
You lost her for an hour?
Jan, relax. I'm only kidding. I didn't lose her for a minute, and I didn't let her eat any of that stuff either. You're gonna have to learn to trust me, you know.
Just give me a chance to get used to you again, okay? It ain't easy.
No. It's not easy for me getting back to being a father.
Ellen give you any trouble today?
Nah. Well, maybe just once, when she had to go to the bathroom.
That happens several times a day with little girls.
I know, it's just that they had a men's room and a ladies' room, and Ellen didn't quite fit into either category. So there I was, Mr. Daddy, stumped about how to let my daughter go to the bathroom.
What'd you do?
The only thing I could do. Stood there like an idiot until Ellen finally said, Daddy, just let me go in there alone.
I'm glad you got the problem worked out.
Well, that part was easy. It was when she didn't come out that I had the problems.
Was she in there too long?
Well, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't have anything to go by. So I finally asked a lady how long it took. She was about to answer me with her umbrella when Ellen came out and saved me. You want to finish the wine?
Might as well. I can never get the cork back in the bottle. You know something, Lloyd? You've really changed.
Yeah, how?
Well, for one thing, you dress better.
That's all part of my current maturity kick.
Maybe being away from me really helped you.
Nah, you weren't so bad.
Thanks. I needed that.
My pleasure. I'd like to propose a toast.
Okay.
Nah. You know, I'd rather do.
Definitely better than toasting.
Still here.
I thought I'd stick around until my eyes started working.
Thought you left without saying anything. I was very angry.
I wouldn't do that.
Good. Now get out.
I enjoyed last night, too.
I'm worried about Ellen. Where is she?
In her room?
Has she seen you?
No, I looked in on her. She's still asleep.
That was very thoughtful. Now beat it.
Would it be so terrible if she saw me?
Yes. I don't want to have to explain you staying here last night. What am I supposed to say? No, honey. Mommy and Daddy are not getting back together. They just couldn't keep their hands off each other last night.
Gotcha. You know, about last night.
What about it?
Well, I just want to say that it was, nice.
Oh, well, it was nice for me, too. One thing about us, we were always nice together.
I guess this thing is kind of common, I mean, among people who are divorced.
Yeah, I don't think we're the first.
Can I have Ellen next Sunday?
Sure.
Can you get a babysitter for her Sunday night?
Lloyd, if you have a date, just bring Ellen home.
Well, I was kind of hoping that maybe you'd have dinner with me.
Oh.
Will you?
Yeah, sure. I'd love it.
Great.
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 Get out of here before
Great.
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 Okay, great.
Great. Thank you very much.
Yes.
It was great.
It was.
Great.
Goodbye. Okay, thanks.
Frankie.
Sounds like things are getting serious between you and Lloyd.
I think they are. I haven't said anything to Ellen yet, and Lloyd hasn't said much, but the way things have been going, I would not rule out the possibility of us getting back together.
Oh, Jan, that's great.
Thanks.
Jan, you want to serve these steaks before Frankie gets them?
Oh, I don't eat meat.
Well, tomorrow we shoot the dog food commercial.
Oh, how's the fake Sparks doing?
Oh, great. I taught him all the tricks, and he has them down cold.
Do you think you can pull this off?
Cat, I've been doing stunts like this my whole life. I convinced my mother for a whole summer that I had a job in a donut shop when I was really going to the beach every day. All I did was bring home a dozen donuts every night and tell her that my tan was from working too close to the oven.
Was it hard working at a donut shop?
Is something burning in the kitchen?
It's a dessert.
Just like old times, huh? Burning the dessert.
No, I'm not. Wait a minute.
Hey, you baked a cake. Great. Why are there candles?
Didn't have any icing and it looked plain.
I love it. Especially the ballerina.
I had that from Ellen's birthday.
Should I blow out the candles?
Yeah, otherwise we'll have wax over the cake.
Right. How about a wish?
Sure. What'd you wish for?
Icing. You know, this is exactly what I wanted tonight. Somebody special to celebrate with.
You know, I'm really proud of you. To close a big deal like that only a couple weeks after you got to town.
I am turning into quite the grown-up, aren't I?
Problem?
Yeah, this may take a while.
I guess I let it bake too long. It's a little tough.
Don't worry about it. We'll grab a couple of forks and search for the soft spot. By the way, remember to tell your mom that I appreciate her taking Ellen out tonight.
I will. She's really good about taking Ellen anytime that I have a... when someone... She's real good about that.
So let's talk about us.
Okay.
Just let me finish chewing this piece of cake, Girlfriend.
Take your time.
You know, I was really scared about coming back after 2 years. I mean, coming back to L.A., coming back to see you and Ellen. But you made it a whole lot easier.
I'm glad. It's funny. It's like we just picked up where we left off.
You maybe a little before that. If you remember, things were pretty lousy when I left. That's why I think that we should be real careful now not to get carried away.
Carried away?
Yeah, I mean, things are going real well now, so let's just keep them the way they are. Let's not go off the deep end.
Lloyd, what's been happening between us for the past couple of weeks, for me, that is the deep end.
Jan, I'm just not ready to get back together now. I mean, what good would it do?
Hey, yeah. We'd be stuck with seeing each other all the time. We'd have caring, closeness, companionship. What a drag, huh?
Can't we have closeness and companionship without living together?
Not the kind I want.
Jan, this is all I can handle.
It's not enough for me.
Sorry.
Me too. I guess this is why we broke up in the first place.
I guess so. Well, I think I'll be going.
Okay.
Thanks for the dinner and everything.
You're welcome.
Good night.
Good night.
Stay tuned for Carol Burnett, right here on Super 18, Wisconsin's Superstation.
Life's not the French Riviera. Believe me, life's not a charity ball. It isn't all a great big bed of roses. It's not like showbiz, but the main thing I'm supposed to be. I'm not fake, believe me. We know we're doing fine. Okay, we may be less than wealthy, but then we're young and healthy. And anyone who's young and healthy knows that that's the way. The traffic's slow. We're making a
If you like my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, sugar, let me know. If you really like me, just reach out and touch me. Come on, honey, tell me so. If you like my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, honey, tell me so. If you really need me, just reach out and touch me. Come on, sugar, tell me so. Is that a yes or a no?
Cassie, you take this fish back into the kitchen, you can forget the $10 you owe me.
I already forgot it. And I'm not going back into that kitchen tonight. Not with Dennis in the mood he's in.
Me neither. What am I going to do? I can't just stand around here all night holding plates of dead fish.
All right. Here, take this back into the kitchen. Oh, no. I'm not going back in there. If you want to return this to Dennis, mail it.
Dennis just told me to do the strangest thing with this lock.
Ladies, don't you think you could cover the room better if you spread out?
Actually, Nancy, we don't want the customers to attack, so we're forming a circle like a wagon train.
Then perhaps you could bring them their food as a peace offering.
It's not our fault they're mad. It's Dennis's.
Dot. Always trying to place the blame on someone else's doorstep.
It's true. Dennis hasn't gotten an order right all night.
Oh, very well. I'll talk to him. In the meantime, I suggest the rest of you get back to your stations.
We have nothing to get back to them with.
Then come along. Oh, except for Dot. Someone has to mind the floor.
Why me?
Because you're my least favorite. Dennis!
What, Nancy? What?
Just want to have a word with you. Would you mind putting your weapon down?
Why, of course.
Dennis, you may not realize it, but the waitresses have been having some problems with the orders this evening.
Go away, I'm cooking.
Yes, but not the right things. Dennis, don't you think you should tell me what's wrong? We're very busy out there.
My wife, Mildred, left me.
Actually, we're not that busy. Go on.
Mildred and I are through.
Oh, Dennis, you two are always splitting up.
I know, but this time it's really serious.
Oh, really? How serious?
Very serious. She just cut all my pants off at the knees and walked out the door.
Speaking strictly as an outsider, Dennis, I've never been able to understand how you can put up with such bizarre behavior from that woman.
Because she's my wife. She's exciting. I love her.
Hey, you guys want a big laugh? You ought to see Dot try to cover 28 tables.
Did I ever tell you about the time I was trying to watch a football game and she stood naked on the TV?
Who stood naked on the TV? What time, what channel?
This is extremely personal. I don't want to hear this. Hey, go inside so we can. I'll come back when it's over.
Oh, but what am I torturing myself for? Those good times are gone now.
No, they're not. You'll get back together like always.
No, we won't.
What's to stop you?
This afternoon, I went down to Mildred's favorite restaurant to try to patch things up. She always has lunch there on Wednesdays. And I saw her with a handsome young man.
Hey, there's lots of reasons why a good-looking guy might be eating with Mildred.
Sure, but why would he be running his fingers through her hair?
Maybe he didn't have a napkin.
Poor Dennis. Hope he gets his life together.
I don't
don't know why I always have to miss out on everything.
Well, I, for one, felt awful just standing there, listening to those intimate details about that poor man's life. I will never be able to look him in the face again.
Ladies, Dennis is on his way in to apologize for this evening. Now, he's going to need all the tenderness, devotion, and understanding that you can give him.
No problem. What are you going to give him?
Socks are always comforting. You know those big woolly ones that fit like slippers?
May I come in?
Oh, sure. Come on in.
I hope you all have a minute. God knows, now I've got a lifetime.
Maybe I should leave.
No, please stay. I want to talk about tonight.
Oh.
Now, you don't have to tell me about my behavior. It was childish, willful, and unprofessional, wasn't it?
You said we didn't have to tell.
Right. At any rate, you have my absolute promise. It will never, ever happen again. But why? Why would she turn to another man at a time like this?
I don't know. I swear I don't know.
Oh, I know what it is. I'm too dull for her.
Oh, come on, Dennis. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I'm not. That's what I need Mildred for.
But if that's what you think it is, why don't you show her you got some sparks of your own?
How?
How? How? Do something crazy. Let her see you with another woman.
Oh, I couldn't.
See, he can't. Let's go.
Stop interfering, Maggie. I think it's a wonderful idea.
Oh, it sure is. I remember I saw my ex-boyfriend with another woman, and I really wanted him back, just so I could kick him.
Well, it might work.
Oh, well, of course it'll work. But you need the right kind of woman. Someone attractive and charming, sophisticated, someone trustworthy, a real friend.
Oh, but it's such a big favor to ask.
Oh, go ahead, Nan, ask.
All right. Cassie.
Yes.
Will you do it?
Why not?
Tart.
Now try to remember how I told you to act, just in case she comes in. What's so funny?
Nothing. That's how you told me to act. Happy.
I said happy, not demented. Now you're sure she'll show up?
Absolutely. She's a creature of habit. Cassie, she's here. With him.
Where?
Over there. He's having the scampi and Mildred's having what appears to be linguine with clam sauce.
Oh, he's a hunk.
I'm dull. Let's go.
No, Dennis. Mildred's looking over here. Quick, do something sexy. Slow down. This is a public place.
Give me a chance. I'm just warming up.
Tell you what, Dennis. Why don't you sit still and let me do it, okay? Is it working? Is she getting upset?
No, sorry. I wasn't watching. It's no wonder you have more dates than the other girls at work. Oh, yes, indeed. She's jealous, all right. That lovely little face is the color of eggplant.
Now get up, go to the men's room, and run into her.
She won't be going to the men's room.
You're going to the men's room. Just go.
Would you like a drink?
No, thank you.
What about the doll guy?
He'll be back in a minute. He's just going to go say hello to his wife.
His wife? Who are you?
Just a friend.
Oh, perhaps I could be your friend.
May I have a wine list?
Get it.
Shall we order?
happened?
She no longer thinks of me as merely dull. Now I've become dull and unfaithful.
But she was here with another man.
Giorgio's not her date. He's her hairdresser.
Oh? Oh, well, at least it worked. She's jealous.
Oh, yes. And she's coming back, too. Tonight. To get all her things. She's divorcing me. Hungry? Linguini looks good.
Were you able to reach Dennis?
Yeah, I finally got through to him. He's miserable. Mildred won't answer his phone calls. She won't see him. She even moved in with her mother. I wonder where guys go when they break up with their wives.
I don't know.
Let's find out and go there.
Is he here?
No.
Oh, that's 3 days in a row. He's taking advantage of me.
You wish.
What are you going to do?
I have one of my little talks with him. Sometimes all it takes to bring him around is the sound of my voice. Hello, Dennis. Are you all right? I've been so worried about you. No, this isn't Mildred. No, this isn't Cassie. This is Nancy. Remember me? Remember your job? Good. Then I suggest you get yourself together and get your keister over here. Did I sound unreasonable?
You got it right. You got the hots for a guy, and he doesn't even know you're alive.
And Cassie, your imagination is nearly as vivid as your hair.
Oh, come on, Nancy. Everyone knows you're crazy about Dennis.
I didn't know that.
Almost everyone knows you're crazy about Dennis.
This discussion will now come to an end, as will your jobs, if you bring the subject up again.
Now, there are two people I can't look at. I wish you wouldn't gossip in front of me.
Maggie, it's not gossip. It's sharing. When you work with people, you can't help talking about them. Sharing is a part of human nature.
You mean you wouldn't care if I found out something personal about you that was embarrassing?
No. I mean, I can't think of what it would be.
I can.
You can? Well, go ahead. Tell Maggie.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
Well, the first week that Jan came to work here, she was feeling pretty down because her divorce was final. So we all had this party to cheer her up.
Oh, right. That was really sweet of you guys.
Anyways, everyone had a whole lot of champagne, and Jan ended up going home with Sonny. Nobody was supposed to know about that. It was before you knew what he was really like.
I don't care. Who told you that?
Cassie.
How could you gossip about me like that?
It wasn't gossip. It was sharing.
Jan went home with Sonny?
Look, I was full of champagne. He sat listening to Barry Manilow records. I was listening to my head spin. The next thing I knew, I woke up. It was morning, and he wouldn't tell me what had happened. You can't imagine how horrible it is to go through life not knowing whether you was Sonny.
Look, it'd be worse going through life knowing that you had.
Guys, while we're here having morbid fantasies, poor Dennis is home in a lot of pain.
Well, maybe we can go see him after work and cheer him up.
How are we going to do that? He's miserable.
Well, maybe we can make him laugh. We'll tell him about Jan and Sonny.
Nothing happened. I know nothing happened.
Or maybe we could see Mildred and try to convince her to take him back.
Isn't that going a bit too far?
Look who's talking about going too far.
I'm sure nothing happened.
Please, God. Mildred would have to believe us if we all went.
Wait a minute. Why do I want to do this?
Well, because a friend of ours feels rotten, and it's partially our fault. But most of all because, if you don't, I'm going to share a memory about you and a certain gorgeous but incredibly stupid bartender who used to work here.
What do you say we all go in my car?
It's kind of late. What if we wake Mildred and her mother up?
They're already up.
How do you know?
I just heard Ed McMahon laugh. Well, here goes.
Who is this?
Could we speak with Mildred?
Speaking.
Mildred, we work with Dennis at the restaurant. Is it okay if we come in?
No.
Well, can you come out?
No.
Mildred, we have to talk to you.
Talk.
How can we talk through a door?
Loud.
This is getting so ugly. Mrs. Hubner? This is Maggie McBurney. Now, I care a lot about Dennis. I mean, I care about him as a person and a chef, not as a man.
Maggie, get on with it.
Oh, yeah. But before I talk about him, I just want to ask you one thing. Did you really stand naked on a television set?
Mildred, wait! This is Jan. I've said my piece.
Although I'm curious as all get out about why the four of you were in my mother-in-law's hallway at midnight, frankly, ladies, I don't give a damn. Mildred, this is Dennis. I've done a lot of thinking since you left. If you can't see that you're just a little crazy and I'm what's holding you in place, then you're not as smart as you think. Now, I want you to open this door, get your things, and come home with me. If you refuse, I'll be sorry. I'll still love you, but I'll go on. It's as simple as that. It was a dull speech, wasn't it? Who is it?
Nancy Beebe. Dennis, please, don't say a word. I just came over to apologize for my abominable telephone behavior, and I just hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me.
Why, of course. May I take your coat?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Can I get you anything? Coffee, tea, cold soda?
Bourbon neat.
Right.
Well, Dennis, here we are, together. So, tell me, what have you been doing with yourself since you've been on your own?
Actually, I've been going through an old photo album. Sort of catching up with the past, you might say.
Oh, I just love old photographs.
Really? Well, take a look at this.
Oh. Oh, Dennis. Oh, that's adorable.
And here I am in the 6th grade.
Oh, my, what a big Adam's apple.
That's Miss Niederhut, our homeroom teacher. I had such a crush on her.
Oh, Dennis, you scam. In love with your teacher, how sweet.
You know, in a way, you almost resemble her.
Really? Well, let me see. Oh, do you really think so?
Yes, indeed. If you wore your hair down. Of course, she didn't wear rouge. I remember I was always bragging to the boys that I would one day have the nerve to call her by her first name. Well, right after graduation, I cornered her in the hall and I said, "You're a hell of a dame, Pauline." I guess I always had spunk.
Oh, Dennis, I want to say something to you. Something that I never really felt I could say until now. I love thee. I love but thee with a love that shall not die. Till the sun grows cold and the stars grow old, and the leaves of the judgment book unfold.
What? I'm sorry. I found this old track meet program. Remember how everyone used to sign them? Dear Denny, may your troubles be like an old man's teeth, few and far apart.
Dennis, you must listen to me.
Dennis? Dennis!
Mildred.
Bonjour. Hi. And don't my girls look lovely today?
Somebody slap her. She's hysterical.
Very clever. Well, has Dennis come in yet?
Not yet. He's probably still upset about that mess at the door last night.
How did you know about that?
We were there.
In Dennis's apartment?
No, at Mildred's mother's hallway.
What happened at Mildred's mother's hallway?
Forget that. What happened to Dennis's apartment?
Well, not that it's any of your affair, but after work I went over to Dennis's to apologize for my inappropriate telephone behavior, and in the midst of the apology, Mildred appeared.
She did? What happened?
She stormed out. It's over. Finished.
No.
Well, I guess it was the last straw when she caught Dennis with another attractive woman.
You had someone with you.
Not so clever.
Yo, babes, better get those pockets ready for big tips tonight because our chef is back and raring to go.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
I'm so glad you're back. Oh, me too.
Oh.
Me too.
Me too.
Don't ever let that happen again. In fact, don't ever point your lips in my direction.
Now, stay back, girls. I'm headed for the kitchen, and I've got cooking on my mind.
Dennis, in view of the circumstances, I think it's very wise to throw yourself into your work.
What circumstances?
Last night, in the apartment, you and me and Mildred.
You work with people, you think you know them.
Oh, that. Well, after you left, Mildred came back, and we had it out. I explained who you were, why you were there, so everything's hunky-dory.
Well, can't tell you how pleased I am to hear that.
Thank you for being so concerned, Nancy. You really are a good friend.
Well, everyone, good news. We heard. You did? Then why are you standing there? You have napkins to fold and candles to light.
Nancy.
And mouths to keep shut.
You're the boss.
If the reservation phone rings, would someone else please answer it? I'm going to put up my hair.
The one I love belongs to somebody else.
Coming up next on the Eyewitness 12 News Hour, 2 U.S. Army Green Berets are found guilty of selling weapons in exchange for cash and cocaine. West Palm Beach police beef up a recruiting drive. The zoo may resort to electronic means to protect the animals, and we'll learn how to mind our manners, Palm Beach style. These stories and many more are next.